What if you wanted to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke but your chat decides who lives and who dies? That's exactly what I wanted to find out today on Twitch. Chat was able to not only kill and revive Pokemon, but also release a random Pokemon from my PC. This, together with a randomized Nuzlocke rule set, created a whole heap of chaos, so I hope you enjoy the video. After making a brief tier list of my chat's dolls and chat deciding that our character would also be named Doll, we were off to pick out our Kangaskhan, who was holding a King's Rock? Ah, sure. We beat our rival without any trouble because, well, we had a damn Kangaskhan with Stab Comet Punch, and before we knew it, it was time for our highly anticipated first encounter. Oh, first encounter! Aww. But hey, at least we immediately had our next encounter. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alas, a Dunsparce appeared, but you know the great thing about Emerald is actually that there are so many great encounters in the beginning of Nincada is our first encounter. After having 2 mental breakdowns, I mentally prepared myself for Petalburg Woods encounter, which... What? Wait a minute, that's actually a really good encounter. We miraculously caught the Sceptile, naming it Doll Jr., and with some pretty decent encounters started making our way to the first gym. However, chat kinda decided it was time for chaos.
Lablove is dead BTW.
Guston! I am taking the King's Rock. Lablove, just look at the flowers, okay buddy? Goodbye, good friend. You've only been alive for 2 hours. But you've lived a life long and prosper, man. Look at the sunset, SpongeBob. Goodbye, Lablove. No! At this point, it was clear. This was me against my own Twitch chat. After our tragic loss of our Kangaskhan, we got through some encounters and stocked up on items. Because chat may have murderous tendencies, but I was planning to actually beat this game. Immediately I recruited a powerhouse that we named Karen, because if I was going to keep my chat in order, I needed some help. We entered the first gym, destroyed the trainers, but oh boy, let me tell you, it was a good thing we picked up Karen. Because if it wasn't for her, we would have gotten swept by an Exploud. Anyways, batch 1 was in the bag. 7 more to go. With our newfound courage, our child and a self-entitled Karen, we did some grinding, evolved Wombat into Sedinja, who also invited his buddy Ninjas to go along, to which chat decided to informally uninvite him, continuing my tradition of killing new encounters, until we eventually ran into Brawler, who once more proved it was a good thing we had a Lapras on our side. We then found a weird man in a cave who gave us his package to deliver to his boyfriend. I didn't really want to get in between that, but before I knew it I was already making my way towards Slateport. We delivered the package, got a Cleffa and a Magby, fought Archie, made some quick work of our rival and met up with the face of a future enemy. My simple brain was not able to comprehend at this point in time. Before we hit up the third gym, Horrible allowed us to catch another encounter, resulting in Tyranitar being added to the party. When chat found out, however, that they were able to get me more encounters, someone decided that they wanted me to catch a shit ton of Cleffa. But hey, you know, as long as they're not releasing my precious Pokemon, who am I to complain? It didn't take long for us to defeat Watson and encounter some more Cleffas before I had to call it a day. And you know, the next stream started off as usual. Chat made me release a Lotad and made me catch some Cleffa instead. How lovely! And at this point, can we just appreciate my absolute insane luck when it comes to catching starters and legendary Pokemon in these kinds of runs? Because after catching a Sceptile, Blastoise, and now a Charizard, Lady Luck is on our side. No, are we gonna die? Is Horrible gonna die because of poison? No. No, please. The crit followed by poison point. Are you kidding me? Crit poison. Wow. Oh, but... No, what is that? Could it be? Chat actually revived Tyranitar. Is this it? Is this the moment where Chad and I are finally able to work together as a... Nope, never mind, they're making me catch more clever. And then it was time to kick Maxie's ass, but not before getting another lecture from Chad about how this isn't Gen 4 yet, there isn't a physical special split yet, normal type is still physical in this generation. After quickly catching a hunter, which Chad released not even 5 minutes later, we had a lovely girls' night out in the hot tub and hatched the egg from Lava Ridge. Oh, the egg is hatching! Yo, it's Party Hard! We got Party Hard! Oh my god! So, quick history lesson. The reason why I was so excited for this Wurmple is because in our first ever chat log, we also encountered the Wurmple holding some silver power and who had a hardy nature. Needless to say, that Wurmple parties hardy. Also, it may also be a good time right now to explain that this is my first time playing through Emerald. Because as a kid I didn't speak any English, so I didn't have any clue how to play the game. And I didn't really start playing Pokemon until Gen 6 came out, which is a long way of saying that these puzzles are hard, okay? I will tell you right now that on multiple occasions I have gotten stuck in this game for what feels like hours. And, you know, listen, I'm a 23-year-old person who struggles with these puzzles, and like, I guess that's okay. That's okay. So, after taking a small break, we defeated Flannery. Chat sent more Pokemon to the Shadow Realm. I caught some more Pokemon that Chat could send those to the Shadow Realm then as well. And then it was time to defeat... Wait. No. This whole gym revolves around going through doors. And if we are called Door, and our child is called Door Jr., that means that... No. My father gave me this name as well, but it couldn't be... No! No! After resolving our daddy issues, we released another Pokemon, taught Magby Surf, don't worry about it. I was so happy that it evolved into Magmar, got gifted an interesting looking cast form, released the interesting looking cast form as well, and then realized that Pokemon Emerald is a bad game. Then found a Kecleon with wings, and oh well, bye Winona, was fun, nice meeting you. But then, something crazy happened. Our second encounter, because Briggy wanted us to do an extra encounter. Ooh, oh, fuck! Oh my god! That's a shiny Vileplume! That's a shiny Vileplume! This is my first ever, like, Gen 3 shiny. Guys, after finding a full old shiny Vileplume, like holy shit, still not over that, we needed to cover the east side of the map, which means a shit ton of encounters. We were absolutely zooming through them, and as well as gaining levels fast, we even added our 6th member to the team, and we were at a record pace to make our way to the 7th gym. That superpower did way more than I expected it to do. I was broken. Not just me, also Chat. One of our team members who had been with us for the longest was just gone. Like that. Collectively, Chad and I, we went through the 5 stages of oh, never mind. Never mind. Stop it. Karen was revived. Oh. Ooh. We already kind of added Umbreon to the team though. So we defeated the 7th gym, totally didn't take 40 minutes to solve the puzzle on Sky Pillar only to kill our Rayquaza encounter in one hit. And if that wasn't torture enough, we were immediately thrown into an ice puzzle before it was time for us to battle Pokemon's most forgettable gym leader. Pansy? As Corsola, easy! Predicted the water starter. Bam! Looks like Karen can return. That's so evil though, what the fuck? Yo guys, would you look at that, Karen's back on the team! The end was near and I was nervous. Throughout the entirety of the run, people in chat kept threatening the lives of my Pokemon, telling me that they would release all of them right in front of the Elite Four. I was nervous, but I was also ready. Sydney, or Man Wayne's Pokemon died almost as fast as our Raichu did. The second Elite Four member, Man Wayne II, on the other hand, had some familiar faces. After going through all of that mental trauma, it was nice to see that the final 2 members spent almost as much time on our screen as our cast form, which got immediately released after Receive It did. And there we were. After all our pain and suffering, after all our troubles, after all our complaining, it was finally time. And we only had one way to beat the champion.
Developer Florentino, are you ready to meet Karen?
The Elite Four had been going pretty well so far, but the champion decided differently. After killing Entei, we were once more met with Ampharos, which kept on hitting thunder after thunder. We had Karen and Umbreon as our tanks, but Karen wasn't taking the thunder, and Umbreon was, may or may not, 11 levels lower than Ampharos. We were underleveled, and we were starting to get worried we may not make it out alive. After some more struggling and careful planning, while chat was screaming in my ears to heal Abdul Jr., we defeated Ampharos and Piloswine, which meant that the champion had only one Pokemon left. His ace up his sleeve. The Pokemon he saved for his last encounter, his poster boy, the Pokemon every other trainer would cower in fear of. He's gonna Mudkip!
The Sandstorm! Wait! Mudkip gets Endeavor?
Our precious Karen, once killed by a crit and brought back, only to be lost again to our own Sandstorm.
We fucking did it. Can we get some hype emotes in the chat right now? We fucking did it, guys. No, I don't. No, Jonathan, I don't want to see any fucking Mudkip emotes in chat. I don't want to see Mudkip emotes in chat. We are not putting any Mudkips in chat. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? Karen would have wanted this for us. Karen would have wanted us to win, even if it would have cost us everything. Because that's what Karens do. Karen sacrificed herself so that we could speak to the manager, and there she is! She is still in the Hall of Fame where she deserves. Karen, Dor Jr., horrible. Oh. Then we have Gus, the Magmar, queen. We have Wombat, the Ninjask, another queen. And last but not least, Thing, the Umbreon, who was there as well, I guess, but he tried, you know. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.